What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. I hope everybody enjoyed yesterday's vlog where I reviewed 350 days, legends, the life of legends, champions, and wrestlers. The documentary. If you haven't checked the vlog out, please do. But today we're gonna talk about a play that I had the pleasure of attending this past Sunday, titled "The Invisible Woman." Now, "The Invisible Woman" was written by a very dear friend and mentor of mine, Professor Megan Duffy. I've talked about her on this channel before. Uh, if you haven't checked out the vlog where I talked all about her and basically raved all about her, I will put it at the end of this video in the at the end of this video for you guys to check out, I should say. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. But man, so as for the play, it was very brilliantly acted by Prof. Dr. Megan Duffy and another brilliant actress, a lady named Miss Nancy Slouser or Slusser. If I'm butchering her name, I please forgive me, Miss Slouser. Um, yeah. So basically, the premise of the play is Marguerite, and Gloria, two lifelong friends in their mid 60s, uh, are planning the wedding of Gloria to a man named Ted, which she has never met. They met online in a chat room, and they Gloria has fallen for him, and Marguerite is telling her what any good best friend would do, uh saying that telling her to be careful because maybe this guy's not all he's cracked up to be. And and that's the it's a very relatable play, and as the play progresses through the various acts, you start to see kind of a crack in the foundation of their friendship form over their differing opinions of what uh of of Ted, and their Gloria thinks they have the perfect relationship even though they've never met. But like I said, Marguerite is definitely wary of that. And Marguerite is dealing with her own problems. She had a husband named Rick, who who passed on, and she keeps the remnants of his ashes in a box, which she doesn't take out until halfway through the play, because she feels like, as she's describing Rick, she feels like she doesn't take him out of the box and display his ashes because she is kind of punishing him for the type of man that he was to her while he was alive. And she's struggling with holding on to the memory of him. She loves him, but at the same time, he was a piece of shit to her. He was a musician. He wasn't home. He was on the road all the time. So, and that can take a strain on a relationship, especially if your spouse is on the road and you're at home, whether it's your wife or your husband. So she's struggling with that, and her reliance on technology she uses technology to kind of fill the void of being alone now that her husband is passed on. She relies on Alexa to for basically every the answer to every question that she might have. There was a point in the play where they were talking. She was talking about. Uh, she's talking about. Having taking vagina rejuvenation shots to kind of keep the party going down there, and instead of explaining to her friend, in her own words, she would ask Alexa to kind of explain it for her. So that's definitely relatable in this day and age. Instead of figuring things out for ourselves, we do have a heavy reliance on technology. Uh, and so I definitely related to that. And I don't know how they drank so much during that play, but I guess maybe they put maybe water to dilute the or whatever it is, but maybe they put some fruit punch to simulate wine, but if they didn't, God bless those ladies, man, because there was a lot of drinking going on. um, so yeah, it was definitely a great play, man. Professor Duffy, brilliant, brilliant. I had the like I said, I had the pleasure of learning from her. She taught me improv at John Jay. But as far as writing plays and everything like that, man, I she is absolutely brilliant, and so is Miss Nancy Slosser. I cannot say enough about how great the play was. The ladies were brilliant. The exchanges between the ladies were definitely definitely relatable. It's a play about best friends, and the trials and tribulations of friendship. Not just at the age that they were at, just in any friendship. There's going to be disagreements. There's going to be trials and tribulations. But at the end of the day, if you're a true friend, friendship conquers all, man. This play definitely demonstrated that. I was blown away, man. I got to see like literally right in the front row. So I was closest to the action than pretty much anyone there. And there was a point where where the ladies had to interact like literally like a foot and a half from me, and I couldn't help but smile as they were interacting in one of the scenes of the play where they're sitting in a sitting out in a cabin. And not no in they're sitting. I believe it was. I believe it was the woods, and they're just sitting there, just it's outdoors. It's the middle of winter, and they're just sitting there, interacting with each other, man. And it was just brilliant, man. All the way around, and the production crew, It was just a brilliant, brilliant play. Uh, Man, I wish they had it running longer because it definitely needs to be seen by everybody, man. And Man, just Professor Duffy. Like I said, I cannot say enough about her, and Miss Nancy Slosser, brilliant, brilliant actress. Man, I'm just blown away, man. I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, but for me, it was a very special moment seeing one of my best friends. Well, not best friends because we don't really interact that often except on a professional basis. But one of my mentors just tear the house down, and somebody who taught me so much about acting and caused me to fall in love with acting, Professor Duffy, as I still affectionately refer to her as this day, because she still teaches me even to this day. Just when I'm writing my own stuff, she definitely gives some great advice, and it elevates me as a writer, and everything like that, and it inspires me to do the best at my upcoming projects. So definitely, man. I like I said, I wish everyone had the chance to see this because it definitely needs to be seen. Uh, Man, The Invisible Woman, just a great play. I enjoyed it. It was a great way to spend a Sunday afternoon, and I wish I had they ran it for like 4 days, but I wish I had gone off 4 days, because I would have, if I knew the play was gonna be this good, I would have definitely went off 4 days. Um, I have to I have to send this to Professor Duffy, and thank her for sending me the email to be a part of this, because I wouldn't miss this for the world. Um, so yeah, this is that's gonna do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles. Man, like, subscribe, and share, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.